Hello, and welcome back for more Explore Tulsa.
Now, Trish, for several years, the Explore Tulsa team has helped Danny Beck shoot virtually all of his commercials.
Those have been some crazy commercials too, Stevie. I think my favorite one has to be the new talking truck one.
Danny is definitely not afraid to be entertaining, but recently he faced a medical scare that, thanks to modern technology, he's ready to tell us his entire story.
And I promise you, friends, I'll never sell our water to the Ford dealers.
Well, most people know who I am, but I'm Danny Beck. I've been selling Chevrolets in the Tulsa area for over 30 years, and I've loved every day of it because I do love cars. I'm a car nut.
Well, you need to hop in your car, wherever you are, and head out this way.
Well, we do our own commercials here, and I come up with most of the creative, the ideas. Some of them are funny, some of them are silly, but you know, it's helped us sell thousands and thousands of cars because they're different. I don't like normal car dealers misleading advertisements with all these huge discounts and these super low payments, and you can't read the disclaimers at the bottom, and on the radio you hear that blah, 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 blah. And anytime you hear that, you need to run.
Where's Danny?
Well, if you can find me, I'll give you the I Found Danny card, which entitled My Life Changed last July when I had my annual physical, and they discovered that I had cancer, and it was on my right kidney. And so we went to several different sources and got second opinions, and I ended up going to MD Anderson and had several days of intensive tests, 2 different times that we went down. And I came home and started chemotherapy and took it all winter, and it really bothered me. Some people it doesn't bother too much. It almost killed me. My blood got so low that they rushed me to the hospital and started giving me transfusions. So, but about a month ago, I had my surgery, and they took out the kidney and checked everything out and said that I was fine, and I knew that God would take care of me, always has.
And how old are you, Madeline?
I'm 16 years old.
Oh, you may be a prospect for a new Camaro.
I've heard that MD Anderson is one of the leading cancer institutes in the world, and I have to concur with that after going down there. Some of the machines that they ran tests on was amazing, the things they could tell, and they even operated on me with a Da Vinci robot. Instead of making big incisions, they made 3 holes for the robot arms and the video camera, and then made a small incision to pull my kidney out, and so I'm not all scarred up and everything from the surgery. It was less evasive than a normal surgery where they cut you and so forth, and but it still took over 10 hours on the operating table, so it was a pretty intense surgery.
We never had a silent night at our house, Dad. I don't know why you played that song.
Well, I don't know. Hello, friends.
I've had a lot of friends and customers, you know, come to my office, and they'd look at me and tell me that I just found out I've got cancer. And, you know, I'd cry with them because they're my friends. But it's different when the doctor looks at you and says, you have cancer. You know, all these years I've said, well, I know, I understand, but you don't understand as a doctor looks at you and says, you have cancer. It's a totally different ballpark. It was the day after my surgery, and I was a little depressed to be laying in Houston in the hospital. And my doctor came in and said, well, I can understand that. I wouldn't want to be in the hospital on my birthday either, but any good, wonderful thing, he said, to wake up this morning knowing that you're cancer-free, and in a few weeks you'll be back to normal. That's probably the best birthday present you've ever had. And I said, yeah, that's probably right. But I was able to maintain a positive attitude. As I said, I knew God would walk me through this, take me through it, and that I would be healed and I'd be all right. So that gives me great excitement for this spring, for our promotions we're going to do, the car shows, start planning for the Christmas show this year, and you know, we're in the process of building a new dealership, and I'm anxious to get back full-time on that project so we can get the ground broken and start building the new facility. So there's just so much to be thankful for and so much to look forward to.